nation! No donation, no salvation!
And remember, respect is everything.
And we are back. Today, we are looking at Wingstun, based on the Decepticon jet from, I think, the Power Master series? Or was it... No, it wasn't Headmasters. I don't remember. But anyway, here he is in his jet mode. If you are new here, a lot of my jet form, especially my Decepticons, are all members of the Seekers. I wanted to add a new member to the team, and I had a lot of this green left over, so I figured I'd make use of it and make a new Seeker to add to one of my Seekers teams, because for those who are new here, a lot of my Seekers and Jets and Decepticons exist in their own universe. That's all kind of related to my fiction, so these are all essentially original characters just working with existing names, essentially. Kind of giving them more purpose than they originally had. But here's Wingstun in his jet mode. Really not much else to say on it. It's just very green, and yes, he does have exposed fist, which there's nothing I could do about that, so sorry. There's the thrusters in the back. And really not much else to say. It's a jet mode. He's got two little machine guns there. Originally, this was supposed to be a sequel to my Autobot mech unit, where basically I did kind of a military version of, like, I guess something similar to Macross, where, you know, I would have a pilot in there, and he would operate the robot and, you know, help the Autobots out and stuff. Speaking of a pilot, here's the pilot, but, you know, he's not important. Anyway, yeah, here's Wingstun in the jet mode. This was essentially an accidental build, and yes, I know the undercarriage, nothing I could do about that. But yeah, that's why I used this particular mech chest piece, because originally that's where the minifigure would have gone, because it was supposed to be like a mercenary kind of storyline thing that I had working on, but I ended up scrapping it. I could still do it. I guess if I wanted to build a Headmaster, that would also be an option, but again, my Transformers go for a very specific aesthetic, so that's part of the reason I ended up just scrapping it entirely. But there's a jet mode, really not much else to say on it, so I did make weapons as well. You know, always got to have those. Nice big Gatling gun of doom with a big chamber in there. And a sword. So yeah, the original toy did have both a gun and a sword, so I figured I would just go with those. But yeah, this is very much my own design. My Seekers all kind of exist in their own little universe. Again, all my Transformers are more based around my fiction, so without further ado, let's get straight to the transformation. Alright, we're going to get those weapons out of the way. Okay, first things first, what you want to do is fold the legs out. Fold them down like this. Fold the arms up just to get them out of the way. Alright. And there's the head trying to come down. Then what you want to do is fold the legs out like this. When they're not popping off, of course. Go ahead and fold this out. Go ahead and... Oop, arms in the way. Then you want to rotate the legs back out down like this. Keep the shape. Alright. Fold them down. Alright, there's the feet. Fold those up. I may bend the ankles, or not the ankles, the knees a little bit, just to give it some bit of some depth to it. Or not depth, just some angle. Alright, next we want to fold the arms forward. Bend the elbows forward, just to complete the shape of the arms. So yeah, very bruiser kind of body type, very big bulky arms. That's what I normally like to do with my Seekers anyway. Alright, next what you want to do is fold this down. You don't have to fold it down, but I just prefer to do it because it keeps the head from popping off. Fold this around, fold this back up. So this is where the minifigure would have gone had I stuck with the kind of Headmaster gimmick I was planning on doing. But I decided to do Wingstun anyway since I wanted more Seekers in my Seekers teams. Tilt the head forward. Let's give him his weapons just so he's at least armed to protect himself. Alright, since he is, from what I read anyway on the wiki, a bit of a combat aficionado. But anyway, go ahead and fold those in. And there he is in his robot mode. And I'm really happy with how he turned out. He's got a very nice, big, bulky bruiser aesthetic. But yeah, if you're new here, my Transformers are done in a very kind of anime, sort of, I guess, Mega Man aesthetic. So that's why the heads are very large. And the proportions are very kind of cartoony and all over the place. But, you know, it's what I like. But, yeah, anyway, one thing I did try to do with the cockpit, I guess you could, I did make it fold down so it could kind of have like a hood effect. Like a, you know, like a hoodie, but it just didn't really work out. So, I mean, the hinge is still there, or I guess if you really wanted to. Here, just ditch his head. There you go. You go for the whole mech pilot thing to kind of protect the pilot. So that is an option if you wanted it. That's just kind of me playing around with things a bit. But anyway, really not much else to say. I hope you enjoyed this build. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!